Oh man, it's only been 3 days since the golden god himself, C-3PO, rolled into Galaxy of Heroes. Some people still trying to unlock this guy. Some people like me still trying to recover from a mental breakdown from this event. And he's already helping many factions beat Jedi Knight Revan, which is what we're going to kind of talk about today. But with that, he's allowing Resistance to completely auto the AAT raid, which hopefully I can show you guys that once a raid pops up in my guild. And a bit questionable, but also he's helping teams auto phase 3 of the Sith raid. Not sure if that's going to stay in place, but still, regardless, this guy's breaking the game, he's changing the game, whatever he's doing, he's really making a huge impact. And today what we're going to do is talk about how I have personally been enjoying him with a Jedi training raid-led team. I've been having no problems really beating most teams out there, Revan teams, trade teams, Palpatine-led teams, and anything else that's been thrown my way. This has been such a good team to beat everything in Arena. And before we get into battle, a few quick notes that I have. As you see, I got him at Gear 11 right now and got him to double Zetas. The great thing about this character is he's going to hide most of the time, and most teams can't reach him unless they have a buff dispeller or massive AoE abilities. So I've been using him since Gear 8 in Arena. He works well at a low gear level because really he's not being hit, and secondly, he's not attacking. He's just passively helping out the team. The Zetas are going to be helpful, and all these other abilities, they do help out. That's what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to supercharge the faction through all these abilities that he has. So this guy is great under gear, which makes him great in my book already. And then secondly, when people have been asking me how am I modding this character, I recommend speed and potency. Didn't have any leftover speed sets, but as you guys kind of see as I fly through the mods, having him really quick, especially in a Jedi training raid team with BB-8, having him be quick is very, very helpful. Here we go, all the mods. Potency on this cross is very helpful. So mainly potency sets, speed sets are going to help you out, and then potency and speed in the secondaries and primaries are also going to help. You don't really need any damage, and maybe not really protection and stuff, because he's not really meant to be tinkered with and hit during the battle. First thing I want to show is with General Kenobi. Now, really the reason why General Kenobi works well in here is because you're getting the retribution, and you're getting someone who's a dedicated tank in the game. Now, the cool thing about this team is that we're able to outrun a Revan team because of BB-8 and all these droids, C-3PO, R2-D2, and BB-8 himself. Really no way that Revan can outrun us. So here we go, and we're going to start getting secret intel spread around. And when I show the Chewbacca team, you're going to understand why I like it so much more. Let's pass over the foresight over to Kenobi, and here we go. Pretty much almost everyone got the translation buff, but unfortunately Jedi Training Raid did not. So we're gonna call the assist on her, so she assists and gets translation, and all these other guys are gonna follow suit because they have translation. Here we go. All right, so and the other great thing, just watch this. We're gonna apply this unresistible healing immunity, and that's gonna counter the savior. So we're gonna trigger counter in a second here. I was hoping Jedi Training Raid would assist. Here we go. I think this will trigger savior, but as you're gonna notice, he didn't gain any of the health and protection buffs because we got the healing immunity on. So in a few seconds, I should be able to wipe him out. Now, I'm going to wait till Jolie Bindo wastes his revive ability on Revan. Let's do this, actually. Maybe we can apply a mind trick on him, and then we can deal with him in a second. Oh, we didn't get a mind trick. That's fine. There we go. So he just gave him some protection up, which is okay. And that's... Kenobi's kind of just there to take the punches. I can't see anything because there's so many buffs in the way. And there we go. So he's gone. Let's start working over on Jolie. I'm going to go past the forest at an R2-D2 because he's not really too necessary of a character now, now that Kenobi's gone. So Kenobi works. He's just mainly there as someone to kind of soak up the damage. And hey, if he doesn't get obliterated, he helps out. But usually most of the time against Jedi Knight Revan, he's going to kind of get blown away. Here we go. BB-8 coming in now. Boom. Boom, all these unresistible exposes. And once we add Chewbacca in the mix, it gets even better because C-3PO gives a bunch of bonuses to rebels who are using their basic abilities, and they're applying extra exposes. All right, let's do a mind trick here. Very nice. So he's got ability block. Let's just put some confuse over on Bindo. Come on, get Jedi Training Ray in here. That should probably wipe him out. A little overkill, maybe actually not. That's actually just perfect because he is still surviving. That man, that old man, he knows how to stick around battle. So there we go. So not my most favorite. That's why we're showing this first. Chewbacca is definitely by far my favorite one to showcase here. Let's pass the force over to R2-D2. I'd rather keep everyone else protected. We could probably, at this point, auto. Let's just call, who needs extra translation? Everyone has translation. I'll just call BB-8 to assist. I mean, we're blowing through this team. Oh, God. C-3PO really jacks up the damage output at all the max. Man, this guy just does some crazy things, my friends. Crazy things. I could probably put this on auto right now. Maybe Yoda will pop out of stealth in a second. But, so Kenobi is not my personal favorite. But the reason why I showed it is because when you don't, all the other teams, they don't have a dedicated tank. And you might want to have someone that can sit there and absorb the punches, and that's what Kenobi's for. You're going to pass over the Force at the Kenobi. He's going to maybe die off if everything goes well. Maybe he won't die off, but regardless, it still works, but not my personal favorite. Let's move on to the next few battles where Commander Luke Skywalker and Chewbacca starts making things a bit more interesting. So now the second lineup I want to show is with Commander Luke Skywalker. A lot of people probably have him, easiest hero's journey character we have, and the reason why I want to showcase this, guys, because if you recall with C-3PO, with this right here, Rebels and Ewoks are going to be able to apply Expose on their basic, which cannot be evaded, and then they get the potency buff. So Exposes from Commander Luke Skywalker help out a Jedi training raid team, which relies on Exposes, and on top of that, Commander Luke Skywalker puts out a lot of damage, and with that, he gets all those other bonuses that C-3PO offers, that R2-D2 offers, so he might be another good addition, but of course, unlike the General Kenobi team, there's no dedicated tank in this game, in this team I'm showing right now. So there wasn't really any Jedi Knight Revan teams in my immediate vicinity and arena, so we're gonna go up against Traya. Not the most impressive thing. I just want to show you Commander Luke Skywalker, but I'm just gonna say it right now. Commander Luke Skywalker, if you're going up against Jedi Knight Revan, use Chewbacca instead of Commander Luke Skywalker. World of difference right there. So here we go. Let's start getting the Force, the secret intel going. Let's, you know what? Let's just try and get some exposes lined up for us. Okay. Let's get a mind trick over on Thrawn. Okay, there we go. Mind trick on Thrawn, so we don't have to worry about getting fractured. Let's call Commander Luke to assist. He's going to get an expose on his basic, and everyone else will be called to assist in a moment. Stun's not going to matter much. Actually, let's do this. We should be able to remove Terminator from Nihilus in a second. Let's get the healing immunity. Boom, boom, boom. And then that should probably wipe him out. So I know I mainly wanted to make the video about Jedi Knight Revan, but Trey is also kind of important to point out. I mean, really no problems in this department anymore. I mean, really we can do a lot of stuff right now. Let's get rid of Palpatine. There we go. Get some, we got Isolate. That's that's fine. I wanted someone to take the Isolate. Rather it be R2-D2 than someone else. Let's just work on Sign, I guess, now, since he's going to keep taunting over and over again. But luckily, if he exposes, shouldn't be too difficult. That's unfortunate. We got a couple stuns right there. Let's slow down Scion. All right, let's just put a healing immunity over on Scion. Boom, boom. We got that. I mean, it's easy. I mean, if you had Chewbacca in here, as I'm going to show soon, it makes a world of difference. They can mow down these teams so much quicker. Ouch! Ouch! Ouch, that hurt. I mean, if you had Chewbacca, that would never happen because we would have been done with this team by now. But so Commander Luke Skywalker, yeah, you could put him in here, but there's so many other better options to try. Let's just wipe out Palpatine. Come on, let's get some work done on him. But it's just Chewbacca, I don't know if it was intended or not because Chewbacca and C-3PO, they kind of had a little thing going on in Star Wars, but man, it's so much better. Let's slow down Trey a little bit. All right, so we should be able to win this battle now. Again, he's not my favorite because, as you saw, this took a little bit longer than it would have if I had, let's say, Chewbacca in here. But we still can win. Traya is not a problem anymore for whatever combination of Jedi training ray you use with C-3PO, whether it's Kenobi, CLS, Chewbacca. But still, if you want to mow them down easily, and if you have Chewbacca, toss him in that 5th slot, and it's game over for the other team. Now I want to show my favorite combination with C-3PO, and that involves Chewbacca. And this guy, as we kind of said earlier with Commander Luke Skywalker, he's going to grant Rebels the opportunity to apply Expose on their basic. But if you know Chewbacca, because of his unique ability, he kind of has a built-in Expose mechanic where every time he's using an ability, he's taking 20% of the enemy's max health. So he has a built-in Expose mechanic. He's getting more exposes through C-3PO when he's using a basic, and Jedi training ray and resistance, they all rely around exposes. So it really helps us churn away at the enemy team. And the other good thing is BB-8 is going to get guard through Chewbacca. And when he gets, and BB-8's going to be the fastest character. So every time BB-8's trying to spread around secret intel, Chewbacca is assisting. So a lot of assists to wipe out enemies very, very quickly. So let's go and show you how this works out. So this is what I'm running all the time. The other two are just options, but not my personal favorite. I'm going to hammer away over on Jedi Knight Revan. Here we go. Assist right there. I'm going to spread the foresight over to R2 because I want to make sure Chewbacca stays around and everyone else. And R2 can evade because of all the translation buffs. So here we go. Pretty much everyone has translation except for the meat bags. And I'm going to call Chewbacca to assist here. Let's do this. We're going to do this. Call Chewbacca to assist. He'll get translation. And RJT might assist off BB-8. That's not looking pretty for Revan. Here we go. Let's get rid of the taunt so we can keep working over on Revan here. That's probably going to trigger another taunt. That's fine. Let's, oof. Hopefully Chewbacca can come in here and do a big hit over on Revan. Let's call, who needs to be called to assist here? Let's do BB-8 to assist here. All right. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Now we're going to get Chewbacca to assist. Boom. We hit an expose. Who needs extra buffs to transition? Let's give it the Chewbacca for more, so he can keep jacking himself up. Oh man, the damage output is crazy. They haven't really even done much because we keep hitting all these exposes that are on the other team. My goodness, we can probably get rid of Kenobi right now. We're gonna have to because he's taunting, and we're gonna have to worry about getting after Jolie. And I don't want to knock out Revan just yet, so let's do that. Start working on Jolie. Revan, I was hoping to take him out a bit sooner. It's unfortunate. Let's go back and take out their Kenobi. Let's give Chewbacca another stack of translation. All right, we should be able to re-knock out Kenobi in a second. I don't even know if Chewbacca really took a full blown out turn yet. Let's slow down their Revan a little bit. All right, let's keep working on Kenobi. It's funny, they have all these little cheat mechanics on the other team to survive a lot longer. Oh, we should be able to wipe him out right here. Goodbye, Revan. Goodbye. Oh, so close. This should get the job done. Let's just be safe. Let's take out Revan. I don't even know if we didn't even get marked a single time. That's how powerful this team is. It's pretty much game, set, match at this point. This is my favorite team that I use every single day with C-3PO. Even when he was at a low gear level, it was doing wonders. Let's pass over the foresight. I mean, we're walking over this team, and it's just crazy how much work this does. Boom, he's gone. Chewbacca, he's like my gangsta on the side of me, just going in here, and he keeps putting out the big hits. You're done, guys. My favorite team, my absolute favorite team right now. Zero problems going up against Jedi Knight Revan. We have the upper hand. We have all the speed because of BB-8 and all the turn meter he's feeding to the other droids. We're going first. We're hitting all these exposes, which jacks up my resistance team to take a lot more turns. And then we have Chewbacca applying exposes on his basic through C-3PO's unique. And Chewbacca has that built-in expose mechanic, so we're mowing down enemies like it's no one's business. So I don't have Jedi Knight Revan in my roster. Wasn't fortunate to get him the first time around, but I want to show you how this exact team that I just showed you with Chewbacca, how it does on defense. I don't suspect that Jedi Knight Revan's going to have a hard time beating this team I was using with Chewbacca on offense, but I want to show you with Traya teams how it looks like for a Traya lineup. So far, got a little bit of a butt whooping. They also put RT2 out in the open. Let's see, come on. I'm actually a bit concerned. Chewbacca is already known to be a Sith killer, and with Jedi training Rey in the mix, if they were able to get guard over on BB-8, would have been a totally different battle. So I think this lineup is actually suffering because they don't have guard on the right character. But look at this, people. Not good. Under a minute, and my Traya team is falling apart, which is not why I officially am moving away from a Traya team, and I'm going to my Chewbacca, Jedi Training Rey, C-3PO, and the other cohorts. Look at that. Under a minute. It's not a joke of a team, guys. That is why I strongly, I don't think I'll be able to win this now. There's no way. That's why I highly recommend that if you're going to have C-3PO, put him in Jedi Training Rey with Chewbacca and C-3PO. Oh, look at it. We got an Annihilate. So, hey, you know what? Let's take this off auto. We might be able to potentially win this if they don't mess around with my Nihilist too much. But it's a great team. It's a great team on defense. I just think Jedi Knight Revan is not going to have too much of a problem. But in return, as you saw with this lineup, now we're done. With this lineup, other teams are going to have problems taking out C-3PO, Chewbacca, and Jedi Training Rey. So that's it. Very, very good team. I'm just so impressed that Trey is trying to hold strong. But that's it. It's a great team, people. It's going to be a very tricky team for a lot of non-Jedi Knight Revan teams to beat. But that's going to be it for today, my ladies and gentlemen. Let me know down below, what are you thinking? Are you excited that the Golden God is making Droids and Resistance an amazing team to play with in a variety of aspects of the game? Or are you a bit disappointed that C-3PO is mowing down these Revan teams with Chewbacca and the crew? Would love to hear your thoughts. Stay tuned. I'm going to try to do some other C-3PO videos for the raids and other team compositions because he really is a significant character in this game. Like this video if you did enjoy it. Comment down below on all your thoughts and be sure to subscribe so you're not missing a thing. And until the next video.
Party Richter, Party Richter. Down, 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 down. Party Richter, Party Richter. Son of a bitch. Party Richter, Party Richter. Down, down, down.